Hello everyone. This is the next video of the section, Preventing Brute Force Password Attacks. In the previous video, we set and enforced password and account expiration. In this video, we're going to set the number of login attempts to prevent brute force password attacks. Amazingly enough, this is another topic that engenders a bit of controversy. I mean, nobody denies the wisdom of automatically locking out user accounts that are under attack. The controversial part concerns the number of failed login attempts that we should allow before locking the account. The early Unix operating systems only allowed users to create a password with a maximum of 8 lowercase letters. So in those days, it was possible to brute force someone else's password just by sitting down at a keyboard and typing in random passwords. That's when the philosophy started of having user accounts get locked out after only 3 failed login attempts. Nowadays, with strong passwords, or better yet, a strong passphrase, setting a lockout value of 3 failed login attempts will do 3 things. It will unnecessarily frustrate users. It will cause extra work for help desk personnel. If an account really is under attack, it will lock the account before you've had a chance to gather information about the attacker. Setting the lockout value to something more realistic, like 100 failed login attempts, will still provide good security, while still giving you enough time to gather information about the attackers. Just as importantly, you won't cause undue frustration to users and help desk personnel. Anyway, regardless of how many failed login attempts your employer allows you to allow, you'll still need to know how to set it all up. So let's dig in. Now we will configure the PAM-Tally2 PAM module. To make this magic work, we'll rely on our good friend, the PAM module. The PAM-Tally2 module comes already installed on both CentOS and Ubuntu, but it isn't configured. For both of our virtual machines, we'll be editing the etc pam.d login file. So enter the etc directory and run the ls command. Find the pam.d file. The directory doesn't exist, so let's vi the file. We got the pam.d directory. Now we will go back, root it, and then again change the directory. Then open the login file. Let's go to root and then open the login file. We have to enter some lines in this file. Do as I am doing. Let's see what we just did now. Deny equals 4. This means that the user account under attack will get locked out after only 4 failed login attempts. Even deny root. This means that even the root user account will get locked if it's under attack. Unlock time equals 1200. The account will get automatically unlocked after 1200 seconds, or 20 minutes. Now, if you look at the actual login file on either of your virtual machines, you'll see that they don't look exactly like this example login file that's in both of their main pages. That's okay, we'll still make it work. Once you've configured the login file and have had a failed login, you'll see a new file created in the var log directory. You'll view information from that file with the PAM-Tally2 utility. You can also use PAM-Tally2 to manually unlock a locked account if you don't want to wait for the timeout period. Quit this action and type sudo pam-tally2. Enter the next commands as shown here. Note how after I did the reset on Charlie's account, I received no output from doing another query. Now we will look at the hands-on lab for configuring PAM-Tally2. Configuring PAM-Tally2 is super easy because it only requires adding 1 line to the login file. To make things even easier, you can just copy and paste that line from the example in the PAM-Tally2 main page. In spite of what I said earlier about bumping the number of failed logins up to 100, we'll keep that number at 4 for now. On either the CentOS or the Ubuntu virtual machine, open the login file for editing. Look for the line that invokes the PAM Security module. For this step, you'll need to log out of your own account because PAM-Tally2 doesn't work with SU. So log out, and while purposefully using the wrong password, attempt to log in to the Samson account that you created in the previous lab. Let's exit this file and go to root. Let's do su-samson. Keep doing that until you see the message that the account is locked. Note that when the deny value is set to 4, it will actually take 5 failed login attempts to lock Samson out. Log back into your own user account. Let's see the password. Run this command and note the output. For this step, you'll simulate that you're a help desk worker, and Samson has just called to request that you unlock his account. After verifying that you really are talking to the real Samson, enter this line. Now that you've seen how this works, open the login file for editing and change the deny parameter from 4 to 100 and save the file. This will make your configuration a bit more realistic in terms of modern security philosophy. That's all for this video. In the next video, we will lock user accounts.